Hello and welcome to your New Year of the Pig 2019 forecast videos. So before we begin, I want to acknowledge that it's been a good while since I have posted to my channel, and I really missed doing these for you. My work has taken up a lot of my time and attention, but I have recently made some adjustments to my schedule, so I'm now able to resume recording and posting forecast videos for the 12 signs. I've thought about how I will proceed from here on out, and I've decided to do quarterly predictions in lieu of the monthly predictions that I was doing last year. These will be in the form of seasonal forecasts containing the activities over the span of 3 months within each season. So in this video, we will look at 2019, the year of the Yin Earth Pig. The Chinese New Year commences on Tuesday, February 5th. Earth has the qualities of patience, thoughtfulness, practicality, and stability. The Earth Pig is security-oriented, which is motivation for hard work in order to obtain material things. Think of a piggy bank. So holding money and prized possessions gives pigs security. They are practical when it comes to spending and prefer to act on their ambitions over wasting time pondering or thinking about what they desire. Pigs may also be a bit of a homebody, as they like to lie around in the pig pen. Pig energy gives enthusiasm and tolerance, kindness and generosity. They are well liked and make friends easily. Because they're image conscious, there may be a bit of insecurity in love that requires a little more reassurance through more demonstrative acts of affection. Overall, this year, we will experience these themes, and of course, comfort in domesticity, faithfulness in friendship, success in luck and in business. To welcome luck into your life this year, feature a symbol of a pig in your home or place one by the front door to usher in that energy. I have a couple of pigs here in my setup for this month's video. This one is made of aventurine, which brings prosperity and luck. So for these forecast videos, I will be drawing cards for the entirety of the year 2019 for January through December from the Rider-Waite Tarot, the Medicine Cards deck, the Secret Language of Color cards, and then at the end, I will draw from the Dream cards and the Romance Angels Oracle and the crystal deck for a message regarding the remainder of the winter months, February and March. Of course, March 20th marks the thaw of winter for the first official day of spring. Please keep in mind these are general forecasts based on your sun, moon, or ascendant, so if you need a more personalized reading, feel free to book a session with me. I want to let you know that for the month of February, I will be offering a 10% discount for all tarot readings for my viewers. You can contact me through my website, SunGoddessAshley.com, for that deal. The link is posted in the description box below. Okay, let's get started with your readings. Gemini, let's look at the year of the pig 2019 for you. I will be pulling 12 cards, 1 card for each month. Even though we've already past January, I'm still going to be drawing a card for it, just for a comprehensive look at the year for you. Gemini, 2019. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Wow, you have a lot of court cards. 1, 2, 3, 4 court cards. You have the Emperor, which sort of acts as a court card, sort of an authority figure here. And you also have another authority figure here, the Hierophant. The other major arcanas is the Judgment card and the Devil card. You have lots of wands, a sword, cups. Okay. 3 of Pentacles looks like collaboration, effort, in small groups and friend circles, business associations as well. It looks like you will be used for your talents. People are approaching you for your talents. It looks like you will be fairly compensated as well. So this is someone who is, looks like you have work. It looks like you've got work, and it looks like you're working with other people. It's not going to be like an alone thing. I see a collaboration here. So as far as like your team of people, this could be showing me the energy around that, Gemini. Looks like the King of Wands was prominent for you in January. Now this is cardinal fire, which is Aries energy. It's very driven, motivated, ambitious, goal-oriented, very just wanting to get things done, kind of an impatient energy as well, but definitely sort of a ball blazer. So, you know, exploring new territory may have been something that you were doing. For the month of January. Looks like you were really excited about starting something new. The King of Wands could have played a big part in your January as well. February, it looks like there is some energy which looks like issues of control. Maybe you need to let go of control or get yourself out of a situation where you are feeling control or you're not feeling like you're in your power, because this shows an imbalance of power. And if this goes on, it looks like it could end up causing you the Three of Swords energy here, which is like issues, just in general. This card is difficulties, sadness, despair. It's like wanting to get out of this situation. It feels like you will be able to by April. So sometimes we're kind of stuck in a situation we really don't have a lot of control. If that's the case, it looks like sort of a time, like just sort of waiting it out. So for whatever reason, this is creating a little bit of a storm in your life, but here is like the release, and it's sort of like that sigh of relief here in April. So if something is pending where you're sort of in a power struggle with someone, maybe the King of Wands, it looks like that will come to resolution, be resolved in April, and then everything is good. Here's like the rainbow after the storm here. So it looks like all is well here in May. You're dancing, you're joyful, you're definitely feeling free is the indication here. And then because you're free to make your own choices, I do feel like you're stepping into your power here and making some executive decisions. The Emperor is all about responsibility, discipline, the power to execute your plans as well. Okay, so it could indicate bosses. Being your own boss may be one of them. But since you're working in a team of people, maybe you have responsibility over other people, like it's like a managerial position, or it looks like you could be working like the company or the boss is an important figure here in June. July, you have the Queen of Cups. I don't know if this is you or not. Usually Gemini is like, this is your card, it's mutable air. This is more Scorpio energy, which is fixed water, but it does look like you could be a little bit more intuitive, a little bit more psychic. You really could be in tune with what your boss wants of you this phase of the year here. Here looks like the company, the boss, and here you are in a harmonious aspect between the Ten of Cups and the Three of Wands. So you're bringing in really good opportunities for the company. I think you will be recognized for that. It does look like you have a higher responsibility that you're going to be taking this year, but it's sort of you're just really acting on your instincts and your intuition. You may be feeling a bit sensitive or a bit dreamy as well. That's the Queen of Cups energy. So pay attention to your dreams around this time in July. They could be significant as far as telling you the next steps to take in your life. Okay, so then looks like here in September there is an opportunity coming, something that you did put out there into the universe. It is responding in kind, so make sure to keep your thoughts positive because you will receive positive results in that case. Now it does look like you're a little bit unsure here. This is like opportunities are coming in, but it looks like you are a little uncertain about where this is actually headed. You may need some more information, and I do feel like that information will come in then for you to take wise action. It looks like you're going to be taking swift action, actually. So I'm kind of seeing how this all plays out as far as how is everything tied together. So protecting what you're created, really stand your ground. And if you don't have information, just wait, take a beat, pause. That news will come in. It's really as far as the Page of Wands goes, really paying attention to the signs and omens, which I feel like you're going to be doing here in the second half of the year, especially really listening to your gut feeling. Okay, so this is your card indicator for December. It looks like there could be a lot of things happening here. It could be frustrations with travel as well around December. So if a lot of you going home for the holidays, it looks like be careful of that. Plan extra time because he looks like he's rushing. Anything that you're doing in December, sort of like try not to rush because you could end up making mistakes is what it's saying here. Okay, so I want to go ahead and draw a color card for you, Gemini. Or several. Okay, I'll just take one though. This one. Green. Ooh, green is money. Okay, green is health, green is money, green is the heart chakra, green is abundance. And it says revitalize your nervous system. Now, actually, this is really important for Gemini people because Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Mercury is all about the nervous system. It relates to the arms, the hands, all of the nerve endings. Making sure you have enough nutrients. Not a lot of stimulants as well. So if you're overdoing it with coffee, for example, or sugar, just be extra careful of that. It looks like you want calm, you want healing, you want greens. Okay, so what might that be? Any sort of supplements that you want to take, like a chlorophyll or chlorella, spirulina, anything like that. Drink green juices, anything like that, or where you're out in nature, especially. I see that really as a potential here and here, mostly here at the beginning of summer, end of spring, when the leaves begin to turn green. It's like maybe it's really important for you to go outside and be connected to outside groups. Okay, it's really going to nurture your soul and the nervous system. Okay, so I also see your bank balance growing, even though there's no pentacles here except for here. So maybe this is saying like putting a little bit away. Yeah, the piggy bank, right? Save some money this year. Especially if you have the tendency to spend it right as you get it. You may need some extra later on. Okay, so I do want to draw a animal totem from the medicine cards for you, Gemini, for the year of the pig. It's two, I want one. Show me, what is their animal totem? Prairie dog. Okay. I'm going to be reading a little bit from the book because I don't have this memorized. So just sit back and enjoy the story. It talks about retreat. Okay, so prairie dog calls me when it's time to rest, when it's time to honor the internal quest. I go into retreat so I may see a way to replenish the potential in me. Beautiful. Oh, I love it. I see that being here and here, even in here. Cool. So prairie dog medicine teaches that strength and inspiration can be found by retreating into the stillness that quiets the mind. The strength of this medicine is also knowing when and how to replenish your life force. Prairie dog medicine people tend to seek self-empowerment in silence and inactivity, where they can access dreams and visions without the intrusions of worldly chaos. When they re-enter the world, they are profound and powerful anchors of the calm resolve amid life's storms. The medicine in prairie dog is applicable to all the Marmo tribe, which includes the ground squirrel clan, the gopher clan, the woodchuck clan, and the groundhog clan. Just as Native American warriors knew when to charge forward and when to become invisible, the Marmo tribe knows how and when to retreat. The prairie dog runs for the tunnels when a predator is on its trail. In the winter, it conserves energy by hibernating during the scarce time of the cold moons. If Prairie Dog has surfaced into your cards today, it may be a warning that your body's fuel gauge is running low. You may become too exhausted to carry on. Have you put your basic needs to the bottom of the to-do list? Burning the candle at both ends may weaken the punch you can normally pack when tackling the tasks at hand. Take a much-needed break before you crash and burn. Prairie Dog teaches you that in order to access gifts of inspiration and renewal, you must be at peace with yourself and rested enough to recognize the blessings being offered. If you have been battling a situation without gaining ground, Prairie Dog reminds you that pushing too hard can create a resistance that does not allow for interaction. Take a break. Give it a rest. After a comfortable and relaxed time, you can return with a fresh perspective. In the meantime, the dynamics of the situation may have changed because your retreat allows the present challenge to work itself out. There is ample strength available if you quit pushing and go with the flow. Prairie Dog says its tunnels run both ways. Now it's time to choose the backdoor exit for some rest and relaxation. I want to draw a couple of cards from the Dream Cards deck for you for February and the majority of March up until the 20th, springtime. Let's see what the cards for winter say. So we already know what came up for February and March, but I want an oracle card to supplement that energy. Okay. Okay, show me the cards for winter for Gemini. Satisfied and nurtured. Wow, that looks a lot like the green card. Okay, so satisfied says, all my needs are fulfilled at the right moment. And nurtured says, I nourish and support myself and others. I take pleasure in the development of others. Beautiful. And motivated is the shadow card. It kind of looks like a Taurus bull here. So if any of you are on the cusp of Taurus, you may want to watch that video as well. Okay, so I'm going to be drawing then a card from the Romance Angels Oracle deck because we do have Valentine's Day. This card came out. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay, so soulmates can take many different shapes and forms. It can be in the form of a lover, yes, but it can also be in the form of a best friend, a pet, an animal, like a family member, a coworker, anything that you love, anything that has special resonance with your soul that you feel this relationship stands out above all of the others. There is special meaning here. There is significance here. This is a beautiful card. I love the embrace that they have here. Okay, so I'm going to then lastly draw a card from the crystal deck in order to see what energy you can work with for the remainder of winter. I don't know how to pronounce this. Okay, it's a tassamite. Oh, that wasn't so difficult. Availability is rare, so you may not be able to find this stone actually to work with it, but I want you to sort of take in the energy that it represents, which is self-motivation, cleansing, and enthusiasm. Self-motivation, definitely with the shadow card here of motivated. Okay, so on a healing level, Atasamite can be used to stimulate chi or energy flows through the body, especially useful for thyroid and the nervous system. Wow, this keeps coming up, doesn't it? And it's sort of that deep, rich green as well, the nourish and replenishment of this card. Nurture, nourishment. The nourishment of the other card talks about the nervous system as well. A lot of Geminis may be sort of facing burnout. Again, if you don't take time to rest, like that prairie dog said, to retreat, take time for you, make sure there's an equal balance back and forth. So this stone, it helps relieve stress and the nervous disposition. It also works with our immune system and heart. Its higher energy helps purify elimination organs and work with the genitals as well. Drawing this card indicates that it is a time to add some energy and drive to achieving our dreams. How can you bring forward a sense of enthusiasm and expansiveness into your purpose? Okay, so this was your 2019 Year of the Pig forecast reading and predictions for the remainder of the winter months. I will see you in the upcoming spring forecast videos. If you liked it, leave a like. If you like my channel's content, please subscribe. If you want 10% off a tarot reading in February, click the link in the description box that will take you to my website. Sending you blessings for 2019. Take care and be well.